Aloha Central Union Church. Today we're talking about perspective, and this is my perspective much of my work week as I look from my desk over the computer and out into our beautiful campus. And what I realize about that perspective is it is limited. It is limited to what that window reveals, but as I walk out of my office into this greater office, I see Natasha. Hi, Natasha. Natasha helps orchestrate and ensure that not only is my life organized and managed, but we as a church continue to move forward. And as we come out into this great courtyard in the administration building, I'm always reminded about the beauty of where we live, of how year-round we have something beautiful to look at, and the perspective out here is that we're part of something larger. Life is full of perspectives. These are these perspectives that shape and form how we experience the world and what we think about the world. And as we go into new places, our perspective begins to change. Or maybe a better word is to broaden. Our world begins to become bigger, and we start realizing that there's more to it than what we have perceived and maybe even experienced. Sometimes as we come out into this campus, I often wonder, what is it like if this was all that I knew? But I'm also aware that there's something more here. That if I could climb up to the top of that spire and look out over our great city, what would I see? How would my perspective change? Become broader? Perhaps it would be the buildings of Waikiki, or the new towers in Kaka'ako, or looking up to the mountains and seeing the beauty of the clouds coming over the Ko'olau. Regardless of what it is, the reality is that there's always something more, something broader, and that I'm a student learning in the great school of life of what God has done in our world. And so this weekend, we're going to study the next mystic, Richard Rohr, and his invitation to us to help us broaden our perspective of God and of ourselves and of the world in which we live. And so I hope that you'll join me at 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or 11 o'clock as we dive into his teachings and understand the depth of what we are called to be and to do as people. And so have a great weekend. But until then, aloha.